Welcome back to the Oliver 770 Farm Boy. We are trained professionals. Don't try this at home. Don't goddamn!
Long time no see. Junk is accumulating, but well, I was in the hospital with all my twins, having that and everything. I was on the old Amazon. We're gonna do some stuff today. This is what we're gonna do now, because Dad wants his truck back, and thermostat went out when I was driving it, so we'll do that. Looky here. Tube for this thing. No more airing up this freaking tube. Oh my gosh, it's full of air. Can you? Now, you can't make that up. I bought a freaking tube, and it's holding air now. The rim's, oh my Jesus. Well, would have never in my life guessed that, ever. That's weird. I've aired that up for the last 2 years. Every time I want to use it, got to air it up. And I think I've said it before, the rim's got a little, somewhere, it's got mud on it. Oh, it cracked. Somebody, not me, was using it, unloaded something that had with a pallet fork, or we have forks for the pallet. Yeah. Well, they ran with a tire flat and cracked the rim. I fixed the rim, never got it just quite right, and it always would just slowly leak air. Every time you wanted to use it, boom, that. So, Chevy truck, heater core started leaking. These are a common thing to bust. Got them on Amazon. Mine are leaking, getting ready to go on my diesel. We got them. Put them there, so when we clean, we'll put them up and there, find them again. 285. I'm tired of it leaking diesel. It would be crap. These right here, that size. But I bought a variety pack. I could have bought a bunch of just copper ones like that, but then I seen this variety pack and thought, you never know. So we got them. Boom, another tire tube. Front tire on the Alice Chalmers. I'm getting tired of it leaking, or it leaks, needs fixed. Really needs a new tire, but hey, whatever. So yeah, there's crap all in the way, trash everywhere, but we're going to pull the red truck up to the door since we can't get it in here. Don't have a shop heater in here right now, and that's the big reason we ain't worked out here in the wintertime. But let's pull it up here and see what kind of a mess we can get into fixing the thermostat in this old hunka. So, she started acting funny when we went to Ohio, heat-wise, and I drove it that one day there, and she wasn't very happy with me, I'll put it that way. And blah, 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 blah. Hopefully that didn't get heard. So, there's my sunglasses I've been looking for. But, there's a Harbor Freight bag. We obviously bought something. Never know what you're going to find in here. So, yeah. Pull up here and see what happens. We'll come back to you. I'll pull up here. I'm going to go through my stuff in my cab, see what I all got. Right there's what we're going for. Right there. So, yeah. Jiffy. Looks like a 10mm. This might be a very interesting video, come to think of it. Won't take very long. But, hey. We'll have something, right? Clamp the hose off. Right there. Probably use these. Do we have a 10mm? Oh, looky there. Oh, my good. According to this drive ratchet's at. Is anywhere in this mess? No. We'll just use this one, I guess. I got a good flexible one. Real nice. But real nice when you know where you put it. But, like I said, this place is a mess. Stuff everywhere. First things first. Clamp the hose. Oh, it don't. Actually, I lost them on a combine, believe it or not. I had actual hose block off thingies there that it would block off the hose and ow, finger. Gosh. You guys can't really see what I'm doing, but you can be here in spirit. Okay, need an extension. I'll take you with me for that too. Why not? Get the full effect. Oh, this one's probably too big. No, too big. Oh man, I don't even know where my extensions are. I'm assuming the service truck has several extensions on it. But I'm gonna set you down again and see if I can find my stand thing for this. What do you know? I don't know where it's at. My tripod to be able to video. It was in my truck at a small point in time. I don't know if I need you guys to be looking around for this, so yeah, I'll see if I can find it. If not, we're gonna go back to holding the phone. It kind of ticks me off because I know it's right in front of my face. If you guys wonder why I said I'd appreciate all the likes and comments, because this takes extra to do this, you know. I really wish I had my other hand in there. I can't because I do everything one-handed. Now that's actually kind of difficult. I know it don't seem like it on camera because you guys are just sitting back enjoying your barley pop or your Mountain Dew or whatever you're drinking. It becomes a chore. That's really ticking me off that all my extensions are gone. Because I had a ton of them, 1/4 inch. I'm talking a ton. And I don't see them just laying out and about. I'm sure we don't have a 10mm easy to get to here. That's a 10, but I'm afraid that the little lip on it ain't gonna do me what I need. But I'm not saying it won't work. It might be just a tool for, no it ain't, because look, smack smack. Oh, hey, you know what would work good? Deep well 10mm. You know I ain't got a deep well 10mm. My goodness, guys. Oh man. So do we just video me walking around like an idiot, or do we just come back to it whenever I get it coming off? Because, oh, 3/8 drive, deep well. Maybe. Does this combination here end up being shorter than what I had? Because I was too tall. Wonder. I think it is. Let's see if that'll go in. Still too tall, but you know what? I don't need the extension. Again, guys, this would be so much nicer if I knew where my thingy my bobber was. You get my tripod's what I'm trying to say. Don't you love how when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's right there. Right there it is. But then when you try and get to it, it's like, oh, man. Enjoying this. Fingers are cold. We got heated shops around here because we don't like our fingers cold. And here I am. How long is that? We're going. I feel like this is just stuff you guys, I don't know. Tell me if you like this. If this is worth my effort of keeping the video rolling, or if you just rather me show you as I get it done, or I don't know. It's going in my approved container down there. Is there a thermostat in there? There is. And no, guys, it's not nasty water, rusty water, whatever. It's got that red coolant in it. That, I don't know, a GM coolant or whatever. We don't use that here. And I can't get the thermostat out. There it came. Or it tried to. Something happened. There we go. Well, I'm just assuming that might have been the problem. Alright, I'm going to put the new, I think I got to put the new gasket on here. My fingers are cold. And no, I don't. There she is. So. It's a bigger one. Uh-oh, I wonder if that's right. A lot bigger. Find out. We will find out if that'll fit down in there or not. Because some major problem. How handy. How handy. Alright, well, we got the wrong one. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, I guess we'll be back when we get the right one. I don't know when that'll be. Well, to you guys, this has only been a couple minutes or a couple seconds later. In reality, been a couple weeks later. But in the last video, found my tripod. And we got the wrong thermostat. We solved that. I just broke my freaking tripod. The dang bolt came out of it. Oh my. Can you believe that? Technical difficulties. There's something. Huh. You believe that crap? Huh. Well, hang on a second. That's some malarkey. A fixer thingy now. Bolt just fell out of it. So, new thermostat. Thermostat's for this truck. The diesel's leaking and a freeze. Believe it or not, it's leaking out of the thermostat housing. Weird, I know, but whatever. Oh, so, should have all the tools area up. Go in here. No, none of this has been cleaned up yet. I think it's just continued to get worse. Alright, I'm going to pause you again. See if I can do some engineering on the old camera mount here. See if I got any nuts that would fit. You think I would, but you never know in these drastic situations. So instead of me having you in here digging through this, I'm going to find one and we'll come back. As failures go, I didn't have a nut for my mount. Stick a screw through there. That's fine. Then it broke off of the extender thing and hit the floor. So, I mean, now it don't go up and down, but whatever. It'll kind of hold the phone, I guess. So, I'll get you propped up. We'll put this back together. Well, now I 100% understand you guys. You can't even see where I'm working at, but you know, sometimes, oh my Jesus. How is that? How is it still wrong? How? 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 Friends. Is that where else always says friends? We're having a time here now. A time with this project. It shouldn't be taking half this time to, yeah. I just don't even know. What in the actual crap? This video is just a major failure. Major failure. Well, boys, another 2 minutes of my life wasted. It ain't gonna work. 5 trips later, we got it. And okay, this has been a conglomeration of them parts people, I guess. I don't know. Some guys seem like they know what they're doing, but we got the right one. And I want you to believe this. Out of all of them I bought that was wrong, they come with a rubber gasket. This one right here, I don't know where the part number is. $33.99 is the right one. They don't come with a new gasket. Now that is some bull crap, if you ask me, but I don't know. So, you just gotta stick it in there. Oh yeah, that one fits just like it's supposed to. Perfect, beautiful. And that fits right in there beautifully. Beautifully. It's been a long, drawn out process. Now, in my defense, the very first time I had something wrong. So this ain't my truck. Don't know much about it, but when, I don't know. It's a weird one. Everybody say what you want. It's fixed. Well, I'm sure I'll get a lot of comments because there are a bunch of keyboard warriors on here that don't understand mechanics, I guess, and want to be dumb. But hey, whatever. You ain't got to watch it. I'm just fine if you want to be idiot. If somebody wants to be an idiot, just go to the next video. There's plenty of other people on YouTube. Oh, now one thing, you want to make sure you're going into an aluminum block, and if they don't feel like they're starting, you do not want that problem. Worked on one time. It wasn't for a thermostat, but the fella that did it, he tried to do, I forget what it exactly was. It was a bolt on top of here, it held something. And it wasn't on a motor like this, but he ran her home. Cross-threaded her all the way. Well, you know how that's not going to work. Well, and then after he cross-threaded it, he had a leak or something. He didn't put something back in right. And I don't remember what it was. It might have been the water pump on one of these. But all said and done, he broke the bolt in it. Then he stripped it out. And we tried putting them, I can't remember what they're called. It's them. If you got to drill one out bigger, you can screw them in there and they actually make threads. That didn't hold. So we ended up going with drilling a bigger hole in the water pump and fixing it, which it's fine. Just, it worked. It's still holding water to this day. But he made a mess out of things. So that's one thing going into an aluminum block. It ain't very hard to strip one. But this one was stuck. I was driving it there when it was cold. I couldn't get the heater to warm up. And we flushed stuff around, top cooling off, checked the heater reservoir, made sure all the switches were good. This is the last thing. I've always had them overheat, but this one just wouldn't get hot and let it get hot. I think it was stuck open when it was real cold there. Because if you drove it, I drove it all the way to work and drove it all the way back, it would work. It would have some heat. I mean, it wasn't blowing hot air, but But the saga of this truck should be over with. The easiest thing in the world. It just took me forever to get the right thermostat. And yeah, it's my fault 100%. I should have just took the old one with me the first time. Then I could have compared them side by side. But did I do that? No. I just assumed that my parts dealership I was going to could confidently get the right one. I went in so many times because one time the guy, he just grabbed the wrong one off the shelf on accident, which I know, mistakes happen. Then the other 2 times, there's something different with this motor. Housing, I forget what he told me, housing wise or whatever. You know, it was just an ordeal. Sadness has entered it, but it's done. I'm gonna throw some coolant in it. This project's done, so you fellers will get to probably see this one next, because the next one hopefully will be the part 2 of the combine that everybody wants to shit talk about. But I'm gonna grab some coolant. We got her fixed finally.
Well, guys, this is the end of the video. If you like what we do, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.